And we just finished our new record, so it's even harder to play old songs because it's just sitting in my pocket.
Rock and Ring, this is Spencer
Hey.
from the band Underoath.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so how are you feeling, man?
I'm extremely tired, a little jet lag, but super stoked. We played Rock and Park yesterday, and the show was better than we would have imagined, I think.
Really?
Yeah, we played. It's the first time we played all this stuff. We were on the main stage, but early.
Yeah.
You know,
Back in 2019.
Yeah, it's right before COVID.
Yeah.
Right. And when you're on main stage, it's always good, right? That's a good place to be.
Yeah.
And then this time we're playing the side stage, but late. And so we didn't. I know, like yesterday, you had to go there.
Yeah.
If you wanted to see us, it wasn't just like you were waiting for the headliner, you know. And we didn't know what to expect, you know, because it's been, like you said, since before COVID, since we were here. We walked on stage and the place was slammed, you know, like completely full, and the crowd was very responsive, and they had a great time, and we had every technical difficulty you could imagine, but it didn't matter because we were just like feeding the energy off the crowd. They were so, you know, jumping and moshing and circle. I mean, it was crazy. It was such a good time. So normally in that scenario with all the technical problems we had, I would have been a little upset on stage, and I just had a blast. It was awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
So this is yesterday. Rock and Park was the first show of the EU UK tour.
Yes,
right?
first show of the tour. Yeah.
And I guess the second time you played, They Only Chasing Safety in full.
Well, we're not doing that at the festivals.
You don't do it.
No,
Okay.
no. We're just doing that at the club shows that we're doing, because the record's about to turn 20 years old. So, and you know, we're all about celebrating, but it's hard to play a record you wrote when you were 18 years old, unless you have to, you know. And if you're at a festival, a lot of point of festival is to reach new people. So we're playing. You put our best foot forward. We do play some songs off that record, but we want to play a mixed bag of everything because there's a lot of people that maybe are seeing us for the first time. So why play a record that's so old, you know? So at the festivals, we're doing just a normal Underoath set list of stuff off every record. And we just finished our new record, so it's even harder to play old songs because it's just sitting in my pocket. You know, the best songs we've ever written are sitting right here, and no one's allowed to hear them, and we can't play them yet. So it's frustrating.
Cool, but yeah, I mean, let's talk about the old record a little bit. I mean, you had to take them back out of the pocket, let's say.
Right.
And are there any songs you felt like, oh man, how can we do this live?
Yeah, I mean, you know, like, you're definitely not the same person you were when you were a teenager, you know? There's not a lot to relate to on that record anymore for most of us. It's just more about a celebration, you know? I would say, at least in America, most people found out about us on Chasing Safety or Define the Great Line.
Yeah.
So those records have a special home for a lot of people. So celebrating those songs is always fun. It's more about the crowd than us. So we're just like, we just had to run through it a couple times of just remembering some of the ones that we haven't played. You know, there's some songs on that record that have been on our set list since we wrote them, you know? Like, you know, Boy Brush Red and Dangerous Business have never left our set list.
Yeah.
You know, like, so, but yeah, it's fun to celebrate, but I more prefer playing stuff off everything we've done, you know, so.
Cool. You just said Static Dress.
Yeah.
Will take them on tour.
I noticed the shirt. Yeah, Static Dress is on the whole U.S. tour with us, and they're doing the UK dates with us over here as well. So
it's one of those bands that really take this, let's say, 2010s post-hardcore-ish sound. How do you feel about that?
I think it's
this
cool.
Coming back.
I think they're so good. It was a band that I suggested for the tour.
Really?
And normally no one listens, you know. Just kidding.
It's a good pick.
No, it was thinking my friend of mine, my friend Cam, he's from another band in the States, sent me their record one time. He's like, hey, you got to check this out. And I listened to it, and I thought it was really cool.
Yeah.
But that was a couple years ago, and then when it came to do this 20-year tour, we were talking about we don't want it to be all nostalgic because in America when we're doing it, half of the set is voted on songs.
Yeah.
So it could be the newest songs. Like it'll be everything. So it'll be a good mixed bag. We'll play Chasing Safety front to back, but then there's all these other songs we're going to play. So we wanted someone that like kind of tapped into that era, but also was fresh and modern, and that people like. And that band kind of checks all those boxes for us.
Yeah.
And we like them. They're cool. And we haven't met them yet, but if they're half as cool as their music, then we're going to have a great time.
You will see.
Yes, we'll see.
Let's come back to the present. Bring Me, the Horizon just released their new record, and you have a guest part in there.
Yeah.
So how does it feel to be part of this? I mean, it was exploding when it was released. Like suddenly.
Well, Oli's a good buddy of mine. I mean, we've toured with them a couple times. We've known those dudes for a good while.
Yeah.
We've done tours together. We've done lots of festivals together. Even when Underoath was broken up and I had a project during the breakup time, Oli, that we opened like the Wembley show for them and stuff like. So we've had a long, friendship. Even though you're across the sea or whatever, but we keep in touch, and we were just texting one day, and he, it was actually a funny story. I was with my girlfriend on a trip. I don't get to do a whole lot of vacations. I was like, this is the first vacation I've taken in forever.
Really?
And we went to Barcelona, and I wake up to like 5 texts from Oli. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, what is he blowing my phone up for? And he's like, I've got this song. You have to be on it. We've got to do this. Deadline's like now. I'm like, what? So my vacation went from relaxing to, oh my God, how am I going to get this done? And I was on the phone, like booking studio time.
Wow.
But yeah, I'm stoked. I love the guys. The record's great.
So do you feel like there are also new people coming through this to Underoath?
Maybe. Hopefully. That would be cool.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's, I just like creating music with people. I like collaborating with people. I like having a chance to play with my friends. Like, that's not something you get to, like, at least even 5-10 years ago, bands weren't really doing that.
Yeah.
So it's like being in someone else's band for a day, when you're working on it. It's really fun because you're like, man, we would have never, our guitar player would have never done that. So, it's fun to like sing and work on someone else's track and all that. So I enjoyed the process, not thinking like, oh, this is going to bring their fans to listen. I wasn't even really thinking like that. I was just excited to, when one of your friends is a singer, like, it's like, well, me and Oli won't really get to make music together because we're both singers.
Yeah.
But like when you get to be on someone else's song, it's cool. It's like, oh, I got to do that with my homie. It was awesome. So it was flattering to be asked, and like I said, they're good buddies of mine. So it's a cool song. I'm stoked on it.
Yeah. So I wish you all the best for the next shows. I mean, the tour just started.
Yeah. We got about 3 weeks over here. And then hopefully we'll be back sooner than later. We haven't announced our new record yet, but like I said, we just finished our new record. It's being mixed and mastered right now.
Okay.
Very exciting, and I think
something for this year, or
I don't know the release schedule yet because of the 20-year stuff that we're about to do. But I am really excited. I haven't felt this way in a long time about new Under, and I'm proud of everything Underoath's done. I don't dog anything we've done, but I haven't felt like this and seen my band members feel like this and us connect like this since like Define the Great Line. Like something happened when we were making this record that was special again, and it was fun again. Like Underoath hasn't been fun for a long time. It's been kind of painful at times.
Oh, really?
Well, it's just a bunch of different, a lot of cooks in the kitchen, and it's hard to make music together this far in, and we just had a blast this time. That's all I really wanted. I was just like, I just wanted to be fun, and we had the best time, and we made what I think is our best record by far.
Cool.
And I'm excited to be able to come back and do this interview with you guys playing our new record and Rock M Ring and Rock M Park, and next time.
Next time.
Yeah.
So see you then.
Yeah.
Can't wait to hear the new record then.
Yeah.
And take care.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.